Good morning, Toy. How you doing? Looking into the future?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost.
LitN fitters, what's poppin'? Alright, I know how much you loved when you saw Toy reacting to the leash, so let's do this. Got him. Alright, let's go. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about 5 signs you should quit your job. Now, if you love your job, I truly recommend you to stay on it, because this is not for people who honestly love their job. This is for people who are feeling miserable. So that's step number 1. If you're feeling miserable and you're feeling like your job is making you just feel stressed and sad all the time, that's the first step you should consider when you're about to quit your job. Next step is step number 2. So step number 2 would be if the job affects your health. Some jobs are like construction and stuff like that. Those for sure, they may affect your physical. You may harm your back. Stuff may fall on you. But I'm talking about if at work you can be constantly stressed, and stress may cause illnesses. So consider carefully. If you're constantly stressed, if you hate your job and just feel miserable all the time, it may affect the way you feel. It may affect your you may wake up with headaches and just feeling bad. So really consider the way you feel at work, and try to think carefully if there's an option for another job for you. Or for example, I quit my job because most of these steps. Also, I'm going to the army soon, so I kind of want to get ready for that. So honestly, there are many jobs out there that may benefit you more than the job you are in currently. So don't stick to your job because of fear. Fear is not necessarily a bad thing. So be mindful, and there's other ways, better, less stressful ways to actually earn money. Step number 3, you have zero interest in the job you're doing, and that may affect your work ethic. And the more you continue working in a job that you have zero interest of working in, it affects your work ethic. And at the same time, when your work ethic is being constantly harmed, in a sense, when you go find another job, that work ethic will translate into that job. So even if you like the next job you get, the work ethic will you develop that habit of working worse than you're supposed to. So even if you enjoy the job you get after, you may not work well and be a lazy kind of worker just because you developed that work ethic in the previous job you had. So it's better quitting faster than actually like destroying your work ethic. Maybe you're actually a good worker, and just the job you're doing is so not interesting for you, so boring, that you kind of just sit there and become lazy instead of going to a job you enjoy and practicing your work ethic and becoming a better you pretty much. So that's step number 3. Step number 4, if you're working at a job that does not benefit you in any form that involves your goals. For example, if you want to start a business and you're working as an employee at a job that has nothing to do with something that you're interested in. For example, if you want to become a car dealer, or own your own car factory, and you work at a restaurant as a waiter, this is a sign that you're kind of stuck at this point where you're making money to survive, which means you should definitely start searching for a new job or anything that actually involves your goals in life. So yeah, that's step number 4. Number 5, your colleagues are low vibration people. Now what that means is your colleagues are people who constantly complain, constantly belittle you, make it could be your colleagues, could be your boss, anything like that, anything that really affects your self-esteem, even though it's not supposed to. But colleagues can be detrimental, and also your boss, to your self-esteem. For example, if you watched my video how to become an alpha male, I said surround yourself with the people you want, or like surround yourself with the people who you strive to become. And colleagues can be very detrimental for you to become an alpha male or just a better person. So if you feel like your colleagues are just negative vibration people, and they're making a bad impact on your life, that's a pretty big sign you should quit your job. So yeah, that's the 5 steps. Now we're gonna do some cool filming with Toy. Yeah.